Good morning, and welcome to Hymns by Request. I'm Greg Johnson, and I want to welcome you to my home, to the apartment, to the piano, and this time just to gather round the piano and to sing. To raise our vibrations and get strength to meet the enormous challenges which are all of ours in 2025 America. Those of you who listened to my broadcast on Sunday, I'm now doing two of them. One on Thursday, our Hymns by Request, and then on Sunday, I do a broadcast entitled Caring for Me, Caring for You, a thought and a prayer for the week. And I'm basing it upon the book Peace Be Still, Prayers and Affirmations for Family Caregivers. And the topics are enormously important and particularly blessing us in this time of great strife within the country. Last Sunday, I spoke about the importance, and I learned this through the civil rights movement, through the AIDS epidemic, through the LGBT work. I learned this from someone very known, and I'm going to keep that name aside, but reminded us that we must never fight against, but fight for. And so, my expertise is family caregiving. In 2022, we were thrilled when the wonderful report from AARP came out, valuing the invaluable. And that led to a conference at the White House under President Biden where 360 documents, executive orders, were signed regarding family caregiving within all of the departments of government. Now, sadly, most of those have been discarded, discontinued if they ever got started. And so we're in a very difficult place. But we've been there before as caregivers. We at least now talk of it. We name it. We know its many faces. And many of us have experienced it. And we owe a great deal of gratitude to former First Lady Rosalynn Carter for beginning the emphasis on family caregiving. And so, in whatever aspect of all that is going on right now, let us keep fighting for goodness, fighting for love. Because who are we? We're the children of the divine, of God, of the great source, whatever word you want to use. We were created in love, and it is our duty to love and to serve. And so based on that, I've chosen some hymns once again that reflect and will empower us, I pray, in this week ahead, today and in the week ahead. Hymns are a wonderful source. You can keep them in your mind, and no matter what's going on out here, you can go back and go within. Because the divine is not just all around, before, behind, up, and all of that. The most important piece of information is the divine resides within you. A spark of the divine. Not the whole fire, but a spark. And a spark has all the elements of the fire. So let that light shine, and let's help it along. Because when we go within, and we reconnect with our divinity, remember, we're not human beings trying to have a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience, and boy, is this some human experience. But we will survive because the divine is within. And we are here to serve. And I know you will, and I know I will, because we are family caregivers. So let's begin with our theme song, Change My Heart, O God, for us and for all. Change my heart, O God, make it ever true. Change my heart, O God, may I be like you. You are the potter, I am the clay. Mold me and make me This is what I pray. Change my heart, O God, make it ever true. Change my heart, O God, may I be like you. May I be like you. And if we were going to have a second theme song during this period, I can't think of a better song than O God, our help in ages past, our hope for years to come. And our eternal home under the shadow of your throne, your saints have dwelt secure. Sufficient is thine arm alone, and our defense is sure. Time like an ever-rolling stream bears all its sons away. We fly forgotten as a dream dies at the opening day. And then I couldn't help but choose this hymn as I was going through the hymnal. Now, many of you know I've spoken of my father's mother, my grandmother. She was a pianist, and in her early years, she spent her time not only playing organ, but she played piano in the silent movies. And that was always extremely exciting for Kathy and me, that's my sister, when Grandma would come to visit and we could get her to start playing, and my sister and I would act out the drama. We're a dramatic family. And I look back on that with great fondness and memory. But my mother's mother, she did not perform publicly, but she had learned 2 hymns, and every now and then she would only, when we would only find her when she thought we were off doing something else, and suddenly I would hear this hymn, and so I sing it in loving memory. But I love the text, and may it bless you as it's blessed thousands of people before. Jesus, lover of my soul. Here we are. Jesus, lover of my soul, let me to thy bosom fly, while the nearer waters roll, while the tempest still is high. Hide me, O my Savior, hide, till the storm of life is past. Safe into the haven glide, oh, receive my soul at last. And then last week in our program, and I can't thank you enough, those of you who write to me on a regular basis. I'm so grateful when you write and you share about hymns that we've done, telling me the particular story that is in your family, in your life. That's always so special. Or asking me to do a hymn again because you particularly loved it, or one that I haven't done. Or some people have asked me to do hymns that I didn't know. So I wrote back and said, do you know where I can get a copy of it? And I was happy to learn it and do it because I love singing hymns. I always have. Well, last week, oh, and by the way, if you want to contact me, it's very simple. It's Greg Johnson at gjp-international.com. Once again, Greg Johnson at gjp-international.com. Let me know what you'd like. Well, this is one of the songs that we did last week, and it's one I've loved for so long. So many people have. His eye is on the sparrow. So let's sing it. We'll start with the famous chorus. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free, and we are. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. For his eyes on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. Why should I feel discouraged? Why should the shadows come? Why should my heart be lonely and long for heaven and home? When Jesus is my portion, my constant friend is he. His eyes on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. His eyes on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. Now the chorus. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. For his eyes on the sparrow, and I know he watches me. And I know he watches me. Now, a song that is equally one of my favorites. I know you think I use that phrase probably more than any in these broadcasts, which now have been done for over 5 years. And thanks to all of you, our broadcast family has just increased enormously. What began very slowly is now each week, after the week is gone, because it needs to go around the world, and we're kind of a worldwide sing-along, but it's anywhere from 500 to 2,000 people who have joined us singing hymns, united in love, united in good, united in all that is needed. Now, this is a favorite of mine. Precious Lord, take my hand. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, help me stand. I am tired, I am weak, I am worn. Through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light. Precious Lord, precious Lord, lead me home. When my way grows drear, precious Lord, linger near. When my life is almost gone, hear my cry, hear my call, hold my hand lest I fall. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. When the darkness then a song that I think helps us as we continue to do what we've talked about at the beginning of this broadcast, and that's let us fight for, not fight against, but fight for. And we know, because he lives, I can face tomorrow, and so can you. One of my favorites, here we go again, but one of my favorites, we'll begin with the chorus. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Because he lives, all fear is gone. Because I know he holds the future, and life is worth the living just because he lives. God sent his Son, they called him Jesus. He came to love, heal, and forgive. He lived and died to buy my pardon. An empty grave is there to prove my Savior lives. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Because he lives, all fear is gone. Because I know he holds the future, and life is worth the living just because he lives. Once more the chorus. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Because he lives, all fear is gone. Because I know he holds of a future, and life is worth the living just because he lives. Bill and Gloria Gaither, God bless you. That's one of the great, great hymns. Isn't it fun to sing it? It's a singer's song. There's no question. And today, I'm going to end our broadcast with one of my, once again, favorite songs. You know it, but may it be our commitment. May it be our commitment in this time of insanity. That's all out here. But we are spiritual beings living from in here. And when we connect with that, we can sing this song, Make Me a Blessing. Here we go. And let's start with the chorus, too. That's always fun. Make me a blessing. Make me a blessing. Out of my life, may Jesus shine. Make me a blessing. Savior, I pray. Make me a blessing for someone today. Out on the highway and byway of life, many are weary and sad. Carry the sunshine where darkness is rife, making the sorrowing glad. Make me a blessing. Make me a blessing. Out of my life, may Jesus shine. Make me a blessing. Savior, And I know I'm going to do that. You've already been a blessing to me. So before I leave you, one last hymn, a song that I know is very special to many people. And it's our prayer and it's our promise. God be with you till we meet again. And I do hope if you're free on Sunday at some point, it's on Facebook Live, Greg Johnson, or yes, I think, no, it's Gregory Johnson on Facebook. I get mixed up on all those sorts of things. Anyhow, take a listen. Caring for me, caring for you, a thought and a prayer for the week. Here we go. God be with you till we meet again. By his counsel I uphold you. With his sheep securely fold you. God be with you till we meet again. Till we meet, till we meet, till we meet at Jesus' feet. Till we meet, till we meet. God be with you till we meet Thank you so much. Oh, I see so many wonderful, wonderful friends coming on. I can't always read and talk at the same time. But thank you for being with me this morning. If you found this helpful, please share it with someone else. As many of you know, it all began on an Easter Sunday 5 years ago when I was feeling quite blue. And I sat down to play some hymns which I've done all of my life. And then I thought, well, maybe, being shy, somebody else would need a little boost, and I turned on the iPad. Well, Hymns by Request has been the result ever since. And I am constantly amazed at places I go and people will come up and say, I'd like you to sing such and such a hymn. I had no idea they even listened to the program. Recently, an executive from one of the major healthcare corporations retired. And he sent me a note. I wrote him a note of congratulations. And when he wrote back to me and he said, can I audition for Hymns by Request? I couldn't stop laughing. I love it. Anyhow, thank you so much. And as we always say, onward in love and caregiving. Namaste. God bless. I love you. We'll see you real soon. Take care.